nothing lead at the time. And at the end of the day, both teams scored 2 touchdowns, and it was a Ty Adams conversion that was the difference in that ball game. They will do it. They'll go for 2. And for the Toombs County Bulldogs, who's gotten better every week, they had a couple of slips throughout the season. They opened up the season with a 39-0 loss at Dodge County, played the Region 3 AA region champions, Bleckley County, at home, losing that one 35-18. It was a little bit closer than what the score give it due to a late pick 6. Played Berrien County down in Nashville, Georgia, beat Berrien County 14-7, came home and lost to Pelham in a nail-biter 8-13. After an off week, Toombs County went on the road to Gainesville, Georgia, where they beat Riverside Military Academy 62-0. Followed up with opening region play in Bacon County, where they beat the Red Raiders 56-3. They took a tough home loss against a very, very good Jeff Davis Yellow Jacket football team, 37-6 last week, in an exciting, huge must-win Region 2 AA game. They upset rival Vidalia Indians 21-19. This week, Toombs is at Swainsboro, and they're going to finish out their regular season at home against the East Lawrence Falcons. That game, depending on how tonight's game goes, that could have huge playoff implications. And for the Bulldogs offensively, they're going to be led by junior Gavin Hall, one of the top quarterbacks in Class AA this year. Gavin has completed 116 of 194 passes. That is almost a 60% completion ratio. He's passed for 1,367 yards, 17 touchdowns. He has been intercepted 8 times, and he has a long last week's 55-yard touchdown pass to Caden Marsh is his long. Gavin has an extremely high quarterback rating on the year, 93.3. He's going to lead his Bulldogs with a passing game complemented by a pretty good running game with a young offensive line that gets better every week. He's going to be complemented with Cameron Faison in the backfield. He has 19 carries, 201 yards. He's averaging 10.6 per carry. And Tamari MacArthur, who leads the Bulldogs with 329 yards on 100 carries, he's averaging 3.3 yards per carry. Toombs County only has one 100-yard rushing game this season. That was by Cameron Faison. Receiving, the heart and soul of the offense for the Bulldogs is led by Cameron Robinson. Robinson has 52 catches, 688 yards. He's averaging 13.2 per catch. He has 9 touchdowns through the air for the Bulldogs. He's complemented by freshman Lagonza Hayward. Lagonza wears number 6. He has 29 receptions on the year, 321 yards. He's averaging 11.1 per carry, and he has 3 touchdown receptions. Arthur has 5 receptions. Brantley 4. Caden Marsh with 9 receptions, 153 yards and 2 touchdowns. Caden Versluis, 9 receptions, 59 yards. Gage Herndon, 8 catches, 62 yards. And Will Watts, 2 receptions, 29 yards, and a huge touchdown last week in Vidalia. And we need a big night out of the Red Bullet defense. They're going to be led by Dalton Lane, 24 tackles. DJ Austin, 21 tackles. Hunter Herndon, 42 tackles. Caden Marsh with 30. Gage Herndon, 24. Will Watts with a whopping 54 on the year, and 20 of those are for a loss. Tank leads the team with 79 tackles. 14 of those are for a loss. Thomas Cloud with 17 total tackles in the Vidalia game, a game high and a season high for any Bulldog defender. He comes in with 34 tackles. 5 of those are for a loss. And Logan Landrum, we missed Logan for a couple of games as he was out. He's back. He's back to full speed. He's got 47 tackles on the year. 8 of those for a loss. Will Watts and Red Bullet defenders are wreaking havoc on opposing quarterbacks. Will Watts leads the team with 4 quarterback sacks, totaling 36 yards of loss. Also with 14 quarterback hurries. Gage Herndon also has 6 quarterback hurries. And in the defensive secondary, they'll pop up for anywhere. You got DJ Austin, Lagonza Hayward, Gage Herndon, all with interceptions, and they're led by should be first team all-region linebacker Tank Morris. He's got 2 picks, 56 yards, 1 pass defended. The top defender for the Bulldogs so far is DJ Austin. He has 7 pass defenses on the season. Special teams' punting has been turned over to Will Watts last week. Also, Caden Versluis has punted a little bit, and Juju Cutler has punted a little bit on the year. They're all pretty close to a 30-yard average between the 3 of them. And kicking, Jesus Mata has turned into a game changer, came a long way from the season's beginnings. He is currently 17-21 on the year. He has hit 17 PATs in a row for the Toombs County Bulldogs. Well, we have talked it up. We know how big tonight is, and it don't get any bigger than this for the Toombs County Bulldogs. They wanted a shot at a home playoff game. A win tonight locks them into a playoff spot and potentially a 2 seed, which will host a round 1 opponent. Well, it's time for game time. We've talked the talk and see if we can't walk the walk. Go Dogs. You've been listening to the Toombs County pregame show here on Country Legends Y101.
Lady Creek Meat Company at 204 Washington Street in Vidalia has a big sale going on now, like 70-30 fresh ground hamburger for the very low price of $1.99 a pound. And that's a great deal. Chuck roast, $3.69 a pound. Tender cube steak, $3.99 a pound. Boneless tender stew meat, $4.09 a pound. Also check our Facebook page for weekly box specials. USDA inspected and Georgia grown. That's Lady Creek Meat Company at 204 Washington Street in Vidalia, or give us a call at 386-4625. And we hope to see you there.
Patriot Gas in Vidalia has been serving its community for over 15 years, and they have a combined experience of over 55. It's the only true locally gas service in town, and they're not only operating Monday through Friday. If you need them on the weekends, they'll be there too. From gas logs, fireplaces, stove, and propane services, Patriot Gas is the only choice. That phone number is 537-1943, or you can visit them in person at 209 Green Street in Vidalia or on the web at patriotgasco.com.
ASE certified. Stevens Truck Center has what truckers need for their trucks. Truck parts, truck sales, truck servicing, for overall wiring to rear end to transmission repairs. Stevens Truck Center is ASE certified to repair your trucks. Call 912-526-3117. Stevens Truck Center, Highway number 1 in Lyons.
The Sandwich Shop, located at 213 Green Street in Vidalia. Fresh homemade sandwiches. Amy and the gang can fix you a sandwich with over 20 different varieties of sandwiches, from the common BLT to a Philly steak and cheese. Open Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. until 2 o'clock p.m. Give them a call at 537-9263. Hope to see you there.
For over 35 years, Thriftway, your Galaxy food store, has been serving the community. It's this area's only family-owned and operated hometown grocery store. Michael Grimes and his staff strive to support their community and give customers service second to none. Also make Thriftway's meat department your first stop when you're looking for fresh USDA certified meat. Their professional meat cutters are always happy to get you the perfect cut of meat. Come in and save throughout the store at Thriftway, your Galaxy food store in Lyons.
Now get set for Toombs County Bulldog football, a special sports presentation of TCB Broadcasting in Lyons, Georgia. Tonight's live broadcast is brought to you by these great sponsors: People's Bank in Lyons and Vidalia, Shoney's in Vidalia, First Franklin Financial in Vidalia, All Care Pharmacy in Lyons, Omaha Bank and Trust Company in Uvalde, Hazelhurst and Vidalia, Doodlebugs in Vidalia, Thriftway, your Galaxy food store in Lyons, Rivers Heating and Air in Vidalia, Zaxby's in Vidalia, Reedy Creek Meat Company in Vidalia, Patriot Gas Company in Vidalia, The Sandwich Shop in Vidalia, McClendon Enterprises in Vidalia, Toombs Auto Parts, your Napa dealer in Lyons, Sign and Stamp Solutions in Vidalia, Georgia Pine Straw in Lyons, Todd Paget Housing Center in Claxton, Tarland and Timber in Lyons, Appling Healthcare in Vidalia and Baxley, Stevens Truck Center in Lyons, GTS Plantation in Cedar Crossing, Spivey Orthopedic Clinic in Dublin and Vidalia, and by Dot Foods in Vidalia. Get ready for tonight's action of the Toombs County Bulldogs with Y101's own broadcast team, Eddie Toole, Matt Lynn, and Scott Crabb. Now we take you live to the field for all of tonight's hard-hitting action on Y101.
Swainsboro, Georgia. Welcome to Swainsboro, Georgia Tiger Field at Swainsboro High School, where the Toombs County Bulldogs 4-4 are trying to pull out a win against the 6-2 number 1 in the region, Swainsboro Tigers. Swainsboro is going to bring a tough run game, and the Toombs County offense, of course, they're going to throw the ball around and see if they can't put some points on the board. Toombs County won the toss, deferred to the second half, so it will be kicking off to Swainsboro to start the game. It will be kicking right to left. Jesus Mata's seeing the ball up for the GTS Plantation kickoff. For all your building and restoration needs, give Eddie and the team a call. Eddie and the team also say, go Dogs. I'm going to turn it over to the man with the plan, the voice of the Bulldogs, Eddie Toole.
Hey, Matt. Let's set the picture now. Swainsboro's in here in the gold pants with the black jerseys and white numbers and the gold helmets. The Dogs come in with the blue pants, white shirts, red numbers, and red helmets. And we're getting set to kick it off. Great night tonight out there on the field. I was able to go down a little earlier. Field's in great shape. Feels good outside. It feels like football. They're not set to kick it off. And we're about to get underway. Waiting on the official. He's counting everybody. There he goes. There's the kickoff. Jose Mata with that kick right over to about the 35. Fair catch called at about the 36. Swainsboro will take over there. 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line. And we're set underway. Swainsboro comes in with this explosive offense, I guess you would say. They have 2 or 3 guys that can really get down the field. They run the ball a lot. They will throw it a little bit, but they run it a good bit. Swainsboro comes out. They got 2 men split out to the right, 1 man to the left. Got a man in the backfield with the quarterback in the shotgun. They give it to him up the middle, and he rumbles his way up to about the 47, 48-yard line, picks up a first down. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 48. And I'm not sure who's number 4 for us. Okay, this. Okay. That's right. He's been out a couple of weeks. I forgot his number. Swainsboro now, 1st and 10. Take the snap. And he keeps it himself. Tries up the middle, dances around. Ball's loose. Ball's loose. And Swainsboro got back on it. And it's about at the line of scrimmage, so it'll be 2nd down and no gain. But they're going to say he was down and give him 8 yards on the carry. It'll be 2nd and 2. They say it was he was on the ground before the ball come out. Tigers come up to the ball. 3 on the left, none on the right, 1 in the backfield. In the shotgun. Take the snap. Adams goes right up the middle. He cuts across the middle. He's gone. 30, 20, 10. Touchdown, Swainsboro.
Did a little counter step. He had Bulldog defense going a lot of it. He cut right in. It's so quick. So that put Swainsboro a quick 6 to look the lead over Toombs County. They're coming with a quacker. And nobody saw the see guys do it for 2. And their kick game isn't great. They will go for 2. But Swainsboro just put together a 3-play, 63-yard drive to take their other 6-up lead over the Bulldogs. One after try is down, and it's good. So Swainsboro does Toombs County up to 10:35 remaining in the first quarter. We'll be back in just a minute. Football 101.
Need a loan? You're always on the winning team with First Franklin. Come see the friendly Franklin folks in Vidalia or apply online at www.oneffc.com. All loan terms and applicable APRs depend on meeting our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size requested and may require collateral. Georgia Residential Mortgage Licensee number 5656.
Hi, this is Bulldog cheerleader Taylor Hutchison, and you're listening to the best sports broadcast team in this area, the voice of Toombs County Bulldogs, Y101.
Okay, we're back here in Swainsboro, Tiger Stadium. They call it the Jungle. They call it the Jungle for a reason. Swainsboro's up on top now, 7-0 after a quick score. 10:35 left to go in the first quarter. And they're getting set to kick it off to Toombs County. We got 2 men back. And now the officials is stopping the play. Let's see what they've got going on. They making everybody tuck their shirt tails in. Yep, so the officials now. Not sure where they're out of. Swainsboro lining it up to kick off. So here's the kick. It's a good line kick. They took it at the 9-yard line. We go right up the middle, kind of wedging it up in there. And we get up to about the 28. They push him back. Gonzo Hayward on the carry. And he gets Toombs County up to about the 29-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 now for the Dogs. While we got a second, let's go down to Scott for update. Scott, what's the weather like out there this morning?
It's a little chilly, Eddie, down here on the Spivey Orthopedic sideline, and a little moisture on the field. I think it's going to be a little slicker as we get into this ball game tonight.
I noticed that when I was out there earlier. Gavin brings him up to the line. Right up the middle to McCarthy, and he dives in across the right side, picks up a yard, maybe a yard and a half. It'll be 2nd and 9. Gavin's lining everybody up and moving folks around. We got 3 split out to the right, 1 to the left. And we pitch it to MacArthur, and he turns the corner and might have got back to the line of scrimmage. Swainsboro shut him down as he made the turn. Dropped him back that yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10 now. Gavin brings him up to the line. We're in the same set. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Got MacArthur in the backfield. Gavin's in the shotgun. He's back, looking to throw. Got a man, Hayward. He's hit, and it's close to a 1st down. Let's see where they spot the ball. It is a 1st down. This is enough for a 1st down. So that's a Todd Badgett 1st down.
Hayward got up a little awkward there, Eddie, as he was just hit pretty hard right in the side of his ribs, and he felt that one pretty good.
Yeah, he did. He did, and I was going to mention that he kind of got hit in that side. Gavin takes the ball, gives it up to MacArthur again, and they just all over it. We're getting nothing out of that quick handoff there to MacArthur tonight. Drops us for a yard. It'll be 2nd and 11 now. And the officials has got a timeout. I'm not sure. Must be an equipment issue. So he's got to come off if that's the case. Well, yeah. They don't make him come off the field for that one play. He run back out there like he was going to get the play. Toombs County is 2nd and 9, or 2nd and 11. Gavin brings him up to the line. We got 2 split to either side. Looking to throw. Got a pass out to the outside. Great catch, but that was Cam Robertson on the catch. But it was 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage, and it makes it 2nd down and 15, or 3rd down and 15 now.
And you can tell they're really keying in on Cam Robinson tonight. He had 4 defenders on him before he caught the ball.
Yeah, exactly. And they did that last week. You know, they stayed on it. Gavin takes the snap, looking to throw, steps up in the pocket, and they get it down. It's the fourth down. Back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 4th and 15 now for the all-time play.
Back deep for the Tigers on the 18.
So, Will Watts looks like his back punt. He did the punt in most of the game last week. Did real well. And bringing everybody to do the great punt. And it's all fair kick at the 35. So they'll take over 1st and 10 from the 35.
7 minutes.
7 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. Swainsboro up on top, 7-0. Adams bringing the Tigers out to the field. They're going to split 1 to the right, 2 to the left. And they got a penalty flag. Not really sure.
It looks like too many men on the field there, Eddie.
Too many men on the field, yeah. There's a little vague with the sign. That's where it was hard to.
Well, this crew we've had before, and this is from the Southern Eagle officiating crew, and we've had these guys before, so we can expect that.
Get in the grass.
All right, they put a man in motion, and they're trying to right side. Out of bounds. Harris and Tank Morris in on the stop. He picked up maybe 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 7 now. We've had some injuries this week, and so we've got some guys moving around. Caden Morris not in the game tonight. So there's had to be some moving around. They put a man in motion, and Adam is trying to keep it himself on the left side. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, and we hit him hard. Right on the line of scrimmage, a pack of dogs all over him. Looks like Thomas Cloud was leading the pack. And Thomas sticks his head in there, and they may have got a yard. It'll be 3rd and 6 now.
The orthopedic sideline says that that was a good defensive play there by the Bulldogs. And as Coach Martian said last night, we're going to stay with that 3-4 and let them run it.
Big 3rd down. Now we need a big stop here from the Dogs. Swainsboro takes the snap, looking to throw. Got a man in and out of the hands. We may have intercepted that. Let's see if they rule it a catch.
No, they will not, Eddie. That was incomplete. It was very close, but he did not intercept that. Very close.
Okay. So if that's fall incomplete, we appreciate that. Sideline report. Scott's got a good view right where he's at, so he's right on top of the action. Swainsboro's up 4-5 now, and they're in punt formation. So we put a couple of guys back, and they almost snap it over his head. We got a real high punt. We call for a fair catch, and we do catch it. So best field position for us all night. We start at the 36. It'll be 1st and 10 now. 5:16 left to go in the first. Swainsboro's up 7-0. And we just had a big 3rd down stop and a 4th down punt for Swainsboro. So that's Red Bullet defense doing what we've done all year, is just tighten up when they needed to. Gavin Hall brings them up. We got trips to the left, 1 man to the right. Looking to throw. And the pass is knocked down. They had somebody all over him when he went to throw it. They just knocked it down. It'll be incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10 now.
That was number 3 for Swainsboro on the defense that got in Gavin's face and batted that one down.
Yeah, these guys are doing what everybody else has done on the site. They're loading that line and sending everybody. And our guys have a time trying to catch everybody. We're looking to throw again. In and out of the hands of Hayward. It was knocked away. It ricocheted, really. Falls incomplete. And it'll be and they just call a penalty flag on Swainsboro.
Delay of game, Eddie, on the Swainsboro defense because they took the ball after it was whistled dead and ran it all the way to the end zone. So they call a delay of game penalty on Swainsboro for that.
Yep. That gives us 5 yards. It'll be 3rd and 5 now. And those little mistakes can add up, hurt you. Gavin brings them up to the line. We got 2 men split to the right, 2 to the left. MacArthur in the backfield. Gavin's in the shotgun, looking to throw again. And they all over him, and they drop him down for a 5-yard loss. It'll be 4th and 10 now, and we'll have to punt it away. There again, that defense just overpowering our offensive line. They're sending more people than we can block.
That was a big number 55 out of linebacker position for Swainsboro. And as Coach Moore said last night, these guys have the bodies for football, and this defense flies, and they hit hard.
Oh, yeah, they do. They do. We're back to punt. Low snap, but gets it off. That's a good punt. And they take a fair catch at the 32. Swainsboro will get it now, 1st and 10 from the 32 with 4:19 left to go in the first quarter. For the 1st and 10, or their 1st and 10, we're back on defense. We've just traded out a couple of series where we've had to punt back and forth each other. If you just joined us, Swainsboro's up on top 7-0. 3 plays and scored on their first drive. They take the ball and they give it up the middle, and we hit him hard. Thomas, let's see. That was Bill Watts. Looked like it was stopped.
Tank Morris in there as well.
Tank Morris.
It's going to be a tough job. These Tigers want to run up the middle Bulldogs tonight because we are ready for that, it looks like.
Yeah, they've even got Brandon Nobles, I believe, in there as a nose tackle. So they really put some big up in there. They take the snap, run up in there again. And we got a penalty flag. We got a yard, but we have a penalty flag now.
Starting to see some stuff out of these Tigers that's uncharacteristic. And I figured a flag.
Conduct on Toombs County.
And that's what I was about to say, Eddie. We're seeing the agitation come from Swainsboro that we're taking the bait again, and we don't want to do that.
Yeah. Yep, that gives them a 1st down on penalty. We had them stuck 3rd and long. So now it puts them across midfield to about the 49, 1st and 10. 3:23 left to go in the first quarter. And we just wrapped up and give them a gift. Adams brings them up to the line. They got a man split to each side. And he fakes it, keeps it himself, goes up the middle. And Thomas Cloud, Will Watts, Gage Herndon, all in on the stop. And it looks like Thomas Cloud again, last one up off the bottom of the pile. So last one up, first one in. He got 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and 5 now. Coach Morris was exactly right when he said these guys were fast. Swainsboro comes back up to the line. They got 3 splits to the right now, 1 to the left. And they're coming to the right side with Adams. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, and we hit him again. Same one, Will Watts. Logan Landrum. All in on the stop.
Will Watts is coming around the edge so fast that they barely have time to get the play developed.
Yeah, Will, he's really come off that corner there the last 2 or 3 plays. He's can't let that burn us though. 3rd and 5. Okay, defense, big 3rd down stop here. Looking to throw. Got a man downfield. And he caught the ball and it steps out of bounds around the 28-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. And they're gonna say he stepped out at the 34. So they stick it at the 34, 1st and 10 from the 34 now for Swainsboro. Battle brings them back up to the line. They got 2 to the right, 1 to the left. And he hands it off this time to that back. We hit him hard. Lagonza Hayward knocks him out of bounds, puts his shoulder pad on him, and knocks him out right there after about a 4-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 6.
And I guarantee you he felt that lick. That was a hard hit on the sideline.
It definitely was. So a 2nd down, 2nd and 6 from the 30.
2nd and 6 at the 30.
And Adam takes the ball again and tries the right side. We hit him in there. Tank Morris, Brandon Noble's in on the stop.
It's something different to see Nobles in on defense, but I kind of like it.
Yep, exactly. 3rd and 3 now. Another big 3rd down. We have to make sure they don't capitalize on these 3rd downs. They up to the ball. He puts the man in motion. Goes back around the left side.
To the 25.
Landon picked him up and stopped him after about a yard to the ball. 4th down. And they are giving him a 1st down.
Wow.
That'll end the 1st quarter. So at the end of 1, Swainsboro's up on top, 7-0. We'll be back after this break. Here's the Bulldog Football Country Legends Y101, the Fox.
Our sole purpose here at the bank is to share our financial knowledge with you so that we can help you grow. Whether it's a savings account, a new home, business and personal loans, or to help finance your children's education. We're here for you. We're an equal housing lender. People's Bank, where people come first. Member FDIC. Online at ourpeoplesbank.com.
The Dogs are the best on the field, and Y101 is the best in the booth. Hi, this is Toombs County cheerleader Ava Bullard. Now back to the voice of the Toombs County Bulldogs right here on Y101.
All right, welcome back to Tiger Stadium here, the Jungle. We're in Swainsboro, Toombs County, and Swainsboro Tigers. We're 7-0. Swainsboro's up on top as we start the 2nd quarter. Swainsboro has a 1st and 10, and the ball on they keep moving it around. And stick down here, now they got number 24. So I think they're just misreading their 25-yard line, but whatever. So it's 1st and 10 from the 24. Swainsboro comes up to the line. Takes a snap, backs up, looking to throw, going to the end zone, and over everybody. And it falls incomplete. We had our guy on him. He threw it way over.
Well, that was a good defensive play, actually, Eddie, by the Bulldogs there, because he got in front of him and held him up some. He couldn't get to where the ball was coming. Just a simple little fade out over to the goal line there.
That'll bring up second down.
No flights, don't touch.
I have quarterback Swainsboro Tigers. We go up. Three to the right. Nobody on the left. And he gets it to that. Keeps it himself. And he took that out for himself. Right side. And he picks up the first down. Can you tell where the ball's at? Too many?
7 for us. Hit him right at the 5-yard line.
Herndon on the stop then. It's first and goal for the Tigers. And that's why he's so effective.
He's very quick.
He's very quick, and he's good at that, reading that handoff. He camped at that time and went off the first and goal. He was looking to throw it. Did he get in?
Yes.
He did. Touchdown Swainsboro. 11
Well, we bit the pass action right there. Bit it. We just ate it all up and left the middle of the field wide open to him, so he just shot right up the middle. And you can do that on when you're in the red zone like that.
Yeah, he backed like he was going to throw it. He just threw it and kind of went right up. Going after a tip. Here's the snap, the hole, the kick is up, and the kick is good. So it's the first half. We'll be back. You're listening to Bulldog Football, Country Legends, Y101, the Fox.
This is TCB Broadcasting's 100.9 FM, WLYU, Lyons, Georgia. Country Legends, Y101, the Fox.
Tired after a hard day at work, or do you just not feel like cooking after church? Then go let the friendly folks at Shoney's in Vidalia do all the cooking for you and yours. Get their delicious 8-piece fried chicken meal with 2 large sides, 4 biscuits, and a gallon of that famous sweet tea, all for $18.99. Shoney's also offers it in a 12-piece and a 16-piece. Go let the friendly folks at Shoney's take the work out of dinner at 2505 Highway 280 in Vidalia, or call 912-537-0922.
It's Football Friday and the Bulldogs are ready to rumble. Hi, this is Bulldog cheerleader Anna Odom, and you're listening to the voice of Toombs County Bulldogs on Y101.
Welcome back here to Swainsboro. Swainsboro just went up on top of Toombs County 14-0. Ty Adams running in from about 5 yards out. And we looked the reception and knocked it out of bounds for about the 15. So Toombs County will take over 1st and 10 from around the 15-yard line. And we just muffed the handoff of the reception on that.
Not sure that he would have been able to do a return on that anyway. The ball was leading him to the out-of-bounds line, so he probably would have took one step if he had caught it and been out of bounds anyway.
Good that it bounced out of bounds and not back into the field of play.
That's right.
Gavin Hall brings them up. We got a man split to either side. He gets up the middle. And MacArthur sticks his head down, gets a yard or so. It'll be second to the long side.
Looks like Brock Nobles is injured on that play. Something with his left leg there. He's having a hard time getting back to the huddle. They're probably going to bring him out. He's down on his knee.
Yeah. All right, let's take a break here. It is 10:53 left to go. Well, hang on. They're leaving him in there. So, they're not taking him out.
Yeah, he's coming.
Yeah, they are. He's coming off. They're just replacing him. All right, so we'll keep it here. 2nd and 9. I got Brandon replaced there. He's hobbled over to the sideline. And we'll hopefully kind of find out maybe what's going on with him. Gavin Hall takes a low snap, picks it up, throws it out outside. And caught the ball and picked up maybe 4 yards. It'll be, 3 yards. It'll be 3rd and 6 now. 3rd and 6 for the Dogs. Gavin Hall bringing them up to the line. We got 2 split out to the right, 1 to the left. It's a snap going across. Got
How about a flag?
Comes out Hayward again. And they hit him out of bounds and rode him out of bounds, put a saddle on him, and rode him all around the track.
Rode him 10 yards outside of bounds there, no flag.
Yeah, no flag.
Even took the flag guy.
Yeah. But he got a first down. So give him a first down on that. We get the ball up to about the 26 yard line. And that's a Todd Paget housing first down for the Dogs. They take the snap, looking to throw, almost picked off. We went to the well one too many times, and they almost picked that one off. Ball's incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Tell you what, Eddie, we just dodged one right there. That had 6 points all over it.
Yeah. Yeah, there was nobody his way. He just did not catch the ball. But it was basically thrown right to him. 2nd and 10. Gavin brings him up to the line. We got 2 to the right, 1 to the left. We got DJ Austin in the backfield. And he lost about 5 yards. Gavin had nowhere to go. People was all over him. The ball was snapped. And he lost about 5. It'll be 3rd and 15 now. We just have not been able to get anything of any significance going. Gavin brings him up to the line. We got 2 men. Back to throw. We're across the middle. That's DJ? Oh, that was LaJohn Hayward.
I believe it might.
Yeah, LaJohn Hayward on the reception, and he gets the 15 plus some, but there's a flag.
I think it might be a hold on us back here. I'm not sure, but that's what I'm going to be thinking it is. They're discussing it now. It's going to be on the Tigers.
Personal foul, face mask on the Tigers. Well, it's fine to penalty and takes the play. That'll give us 1st and 10 from the 43. Another Todd Paget housing first down. Gavin Hall brings them up. We got 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Just when I said we didn't have anything moving, we got a good pass. Gavin back to throw. And they hit him again. That pocket, he's trying his best to stay in that pocket. That pocket is collapsing all around him. Drops it for about 7 yards. It'll be 2nd down to 17 now.
Well, the defensive front for Swainsboro is just so big and powerful. They're in the backfield in no time, and I don't think the pocket's going to work for Gavin tonight. He's going to have to get out of there.
Yeah, he's going to have to start rolling out and trying to get buy himself some time there. He's done a great job stepping up all season, but he's got to get out like that. And
exactly
comes back to
make it back to the original line of scrimmage.
And that was Gage Herndon. Gage Herndon on the reception. They get back to about the original line of scrimmage. So they got the 7 yards back, maybe 8 yards. It'll be 3rd and 9.
That's what Gavin's got to do, put his running shoes on. He's going to have to roll out left and right. He can't stay in the pocket against this defensive front of the Tigers.
Yeah, and that's exactly what we were just talking about. He needed to move, and so he was able to do that and got outside. Yeah,
there he goes
again. Rolling around. I got a man all over him, and he runs out of bounds. Right about where the ball original line of stage was, so it'll be 4th and 9, and we'll have to put it away. And having to run for his life back there, and at the same time, they're covering everybody that we send out. They had 3 guys on Cam Robinson, and that just tells you something about how much they respect the caliber of player that he is.
Well, they're seeing Cam Robinson and Gavin Hall as our major threat, so, yeah, they're going to be triple teaming.
Yep. They're on the punt. Will Watts. They send it everybody. He gets off a great punt. And he called for a fair catch and called it in traffic. There was about 5 dogs around him.
He juggled it. He almost dropped it.
Yeah, he almost dropped it after he caught it, but was able to hold on to it. And it'll be 1st and 10 now for Swainsboro at the 29-yard line with 6:48 left to go in the first half. 14-0, Swainsboro up on top.
You good? Yeah, you just stepped in with it.
He's not. Him shit.
I guess you heard that, Eddie. I was just talking to Nobles over here on the sideline.
They hand it off to Jones. Jones flies that right side, and he breaks tackles and still on his feet, still dragging them down. And he picks up a first down. Gets the ball up to about the 44. And it'll be 1st and 10 now for the Tigers.
And a flag on the field.
And a flag on the field. So it looks like we may have holding, and that'll bring that back.
I was just talking with Brock Nobles on the sideline, and, he was injured earlier in the play, but they brought him out anyway. Took a helmet to the shin is what he said, but he says he's good.
Okay.
That is the Spivey Orthopedic Clinic sideline report from Brock Nobles.
Good deal. Holding on the Tigers, so it backs them up 5 yards. It'll be 1st and 20 as that negates that big gain that they had on first down. They split 2 men out to the right, 1 to the left. Take the snap, and they give it to the left. They get around the right side. And Herman got hands on him and finally swings him out of bounds after he picks up 22 or 3 yards. And he picks up a first down.
Eddie, that was one of the best fakes I've ever seen played in high school football. He was out here all by himself. Nobody on the field knew he had the ball on the sweep.
Yeah, I thought Adams had it coming this way, and look, he was going around the right side, untouched.
Everybody thought Adams had it.
Yep. 1st and 10 now from the 42-yard line. And he gives it to number 1, and he's got a hold to him. Trying to find out who that was. Will Watts in there, grabbed him by the ankles and dropped him down after a half a yard or so. It'll be 2nd and 9.
They tried the same play again, just running it to the left side that time, but we were ready for them.
Yeah, they run back toward Will and Thomas Cloud. They got a different outcome.
That's for sure.
5-12 left to go in the first half. They go up 14-0. They take the ball. Looking to throw. Got a man open. He's good short. And the ball gets complete.
Hey, 3rd down.
It'll be 3rd and 9 now. A big 3rd down for the Red Bullet defense.
We penetrated their offensive line that time and rushed it slow, so that's why it was off. It looked like a wounded duck flying through the air and didn't make its target.
Third and 9.
You knock their timing off, and you can do something.
They takes the ball. He's still on it. He gets loose and goes right down the middle. 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown. We had him down 3 times, and he still busted through and run a 48-yard touchdown.
I cannot see how we did not get that guy down on that play. We had, I know, 5 chances at it, and he just left every Bulldog defender on the ground.
4:49 left to go in the first half. Swainsboro now to line down for the extra point. There's the snap to hold the kick. Kick it up, and it's up to the hand on it, I think.
Yeah, number 20.
Yeah, number 12 got a hand on it, but it's no good. 4:49 left to go in the first half. 2-0 Swainsboro. We'll be back. Here's the Bulldog football on Country Legends Y101, the Fox.
Tarland and Timber Incorporated is the first place you should look when you have the need of timber harvesting. Tommy Rollins, owner of Tarland and Timber Incorporated, has more than 35 years experience in timber harvesting and land management. Tommy offers you top prices for all pine and hardwood timber, including poles, logs, chip and saw, and pulpwood. Give them a call at 565-8850 or visit the location at 9505 Highway number 1 south of Lyons. Tommy Rollins, owner of Tarland and Timber Incorporated, proud to serve the people of Toombs County and the surrounding area with the best prices and most professional timber harvesting job.
It's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog. In that regard, the Toombs County Bulldogs are massive. Hi, I'm Bulldog cheerleader Marilyn Jones, and you're listening to Toombs County Football on Y101.
All right, we're back here at Swainsboro. It is 20-0 Swainsboro up on top. 4:49 left to go here in the first half. Swainsboro to kick it off. It's good in it, gets it back. Take it at about 5. Come up the middle. And we're up to the 20, 21, 22. Gets up to about the 25. They knock him down there. It'll be first and 10 from the 25-yard line. Scott, could you tell who had the ball there?
Who returned the ball?
Yeah, who returned the ball?
That was Cam.
Oh, it was Cam? Okay. Mm-hmm. You have to apologize to folks at home. We're a quarter mile from the field.
I am too, but I'm the closest one.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a track around the field. They have a deep sideline and a track, and then the bleachers and us. So we're a ways off. Gavin takes the ball and gives it to MacArthur, and he scoots his way up for about a 5-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 5 now.
That's a good sign that we can run 5 yards up the middle that way.
Bring up 2nd and 4.
We got maybe 6 yards. It'll be 2nd and 4. Gavin takes the snap. Gives it to MacArthur again up the middle. He's at the 35. And they hit him hard there. He got a first down. That's another Contagious Allen first down for Toombs County.
Toombs County picks up a first
As
down.
MacArthur makes his way up to about the 38-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the 38. Gavin brings them up. We got 2 to the left, 1 to the right. We give it to MacArthur again. And he might have gotten the yard. Actually,
I got 2nd and 9.
Yep, he got a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9 now. He has it to Artavius Williams. And Artavius got hit immediately. They have lost a yard or so. It'll be 3rd short 11.
I'm not sure who number 74 is for us on offense, but he just missed his block there. Totally missed, and his defender come through, got to the line, and was in the backfield before anybody made the tackle.
Yeah, we're bringing them up to the line now. We got two split to each side. Williams in the backfield with Gavin, who's in the shotgun. He takes a snap. They got people. He's looking to throw. There it is. We got tripped. That's a flag.
That's interference.
That's interference on them, but Gavin got nailed when he threw the ball. But he's up and moving around, but that should give us a first down.
Hey, don't give up, boy! Oh, it's going to take a lot more than that to put Gavin down. You know how tough this kid is.
Yes, absolutely.
Full sprint, baby. One play at a time.
So third and short 11, 2:22 left to go in the first half. Swainsboro's up on top 20-0. And they're marking off the interference ball when it gives us first and 10 from the 48-yard line.
Got to get Toombs County a first down. That's a 48-yard line.
Gavin brings them up to the line. We got two split to either side. Just looking to throw. He's got Ken Roberts. Cam had 3 men on him, and Cam still caught it.
And a little comebacker from Gavin for Cam Robinson there, and that just may be what they have to do to make a connection here.
Yep. And it's enough for another Cost-Sagan Alvin first down for the Toombs County Bulldogs. They get the ball down to about 37. He picked up about 11. It'll be first and 10 now. To each side. Gavin takes the snap. Another quick pass out to Will White. Will fighting his way down for about 4 or 5 yards.
Let's go! Picked up a couple.
And that quick pass has worked a couple of times. He got 4. It'll be second and 6.
Now, you notice, Eddie, he's throwing it to the flats real fast. Now, watch for something up the middle in the run game here, Sam. We're spreading that defense out.
Exactly. 1:21 left to go in the half. To each side. Got Williams in the backfield. He's looking to throw again. Got pressure everywhere. He's got Campbell. He's running for his life there. And they tripped him up and knocked him down. Back at the 44. He was doing all he could to try to get the corner and get away from that guy. But he dropped him down. It'll be 3rd and 15, maybe 16.
All right,
47 seconds.
Our right tackle got away with a face mask right there on that block as well. The officials did not see it, fortunately.
Toombs County will take a timeout. We'll take a break. Here's the Bulldog Football Country Legends. Y101. Fox.
For over 35 years, Driftway, your Galaxy food store, has been serving the community. It's this area's only family-owned and operated hometown grocery store. Michael Grimes and his staff strive to support their community and give customers service second to none. Also make Driftway's meat department your first stop when you're looking for fresh USDA certified meat. Their professional meat cutters are always happy to get you the perfect cut of meat. Come in and save throughout the store at Driftway, your Galaxy food store in Lyon.
You're tuned into the best coverage of Toombs County football. This is Jamie Jackson, Bulldog cheerleader.
So far in the first half, 44 seconds remaining in the first half. Toombs County brings its first timeout. They can have a long third down play. 20-0. Swainsboro, 44 seconds in the first half. Toombs County trying to move the ball in within at least scoring. All right, third down. Gavin brings them up. Got 2 men split to the right, and the officials call a timeout. Swainsboro's going to take a timeout. Let's go down to the sideline of Scott. During that timeout, could you hear maybe what the coaches were trying to tell our guys?
No, I didn't really pick up on that, and they're out there talking to them right now. And
Maybe we don't have Scott. So we'll.
Do you not?
Are you there, Scott?
I'm trying to be here.
So we lost Scott for a minute, so we'll try to get him back. All right, it's 3rd and 15, short 16. 44 seconds left. We got 3rd down now. We both traded timeouts to try to find out what the other is doing. Gavin brings them out. Got two split to either side. Gavin takes the snap. They send him everybody. He threw it long, and Will Watney the way he turned in, and Gavin threw it out. It'll be 4th and 16.
That'll pick up a fourth down.
39 seconds remaining. I would assume they might take a shot at it here with 39 seconds remaining. But that Adams, the quarterback for Swainsboro, he's so fast. He is so fast. He is tremendously fast. You don't wrap that guy up in the backfield, he's gone. I have yet to see a high school football player this year with that speed. Yeah, he's probably has been the gift that we have seen. All right.
And they call a timeout.
It's going to be Toombs County second timeout they're going to use. Raven Toombs with one timeout remaining in the first half. County takes a timeout. Well, let's take a break. We'll be back after this. You listen to Bulldog Football, Country Legends. Wow, what the Fox.
If you're tired of making multiple trips to the pharmacy each month for prescription refills, All Care Pharmacy can help. With our Care Plus program, we contact your doctor for refills. We fill all of your regular monthly medications at one time and package them by dose. This way, you only have to make one trip to the pharmacy to pick up your medications. Call All Care Pharmacy at 912-524-0100 for more information about this free service.
Hey Dog fans, this is Cornell Collins, cheerleader for the Toombs County Bulldogs. Follow the Dogs all season long right here on Y101.
All right, we're back here at Swainsboro. Toombs County on a 4th down. Gavin takes the snap and looking to throw, and they just run us backwards. We fumble the ball, but we get on it. Giving it to Swainsboro at the 45 with 31 seconds left to go in the first half. "31 seconds now, 1st and 10 from the 45 for Swainsboro. Let's see what they do. If they try to put more points on the board, or they just going to take a knee and go inside. They bring everybody in tight. Nobody split out. Takes the snap, and quarterback keeps it himself, goes right up the middle, and we hit him after about a 1.5, 2-yard gain, and Swainsboro calls a timeout with 24 seconds left to go. Let's try to see if we can hear Scott one more time down on the spinal orthopedic sideline.
Well, I'm here if you got me.
I got you now.
Okay, Gavin Hall took a heck of a lick right there, and he has a hurt shoulder over here. I'll try to get an update on that in just a couple of minutes.
All right. That's going to hurt. We've already down a couple players. Gary McCartney has not returned from his injury. I will try to get an update on that at the half from the locker room. It'd be really rough losing Gavin right now. Seems to still within striking distance, but his is out as well.
Yeah, we got to remember that.
Well, that would get interesting. You look at Lagonza Hayward, the number 3 quarterback back there. Right now, he's one of the keys on the offense to keep us ahead of pace. Yeah, because they've got Kim wrapped up. So Hayward has been the one that has been open. Swainsboro now, after the timeout, there are 2nd and 8, 24 seconds left. He puts a man in motion. They take the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's going deep, and he just out-threw everybody by about 4 or 5 yards, and it brings up 3rd down. Man, he's got an arm. He does do that. And he's a star basketball player. How they missed him being a quarterback until this year blows my mind. Yeah, he's an amazing arm. It's just the speed. The speed is just so impressive. Yeah, and when he throws the passes like you run. It's just fast. You may need to play some baseball. Yeah, I'm telling you. So the Toombs County defense is going to try to keep Swainsboro off the scoreboard before the half. Toombs County will receive the second half kickoff. We can just keep them where they're at. Adams brings him up to the line, and he tries to keep it himself, and we knock him down. Will Watts, Tank Morris, Gage Herndon on the stop there. And that's coming up fourth down. Now 11.5. And it's 5-1. Swainsboro 20, Toombs County nothing. We'll be back after the halftime show. You're listening to Toombs County Football on Country Legends. Wow.
We had a timeout.
One play.
Eddie, do you hear me?
I got you, Scott.
Okay. From the Spivey Orthopedic Clinic sideline, I just spoke with Gavin Hall, and there was a shot to his rib cage right below his chest is where he's hurting at, but he says he's going to be fine, and that's great news. Now, what just happened here, we'll call the timeout. They let the clock run out. However, the referees have decided to give us that timeout, so we should have 1 second on the clock before halftime.
Okay. All right. So that, thank you, Scott, because I still was a little confused on what they were doing there. Looked like the clock had run out. There's one more play, then they put a guy in motion, and they give it to him, and we try to grab a hold to him in the backfield. And Tank Morris just picked him up and flipped him upside down like he was taking a spatula out of a pot. And that'll 11.5 now. You don't see that much in high school football.
That was like flipping a
grabbed him by the shoe and just flipped him upside down. So that'll 11.5. Swainsboro up 20-0. We'll be back now. We'll be back after the halftime show. You're listening to Toombs County Football, Bulldog Football on Country Legends Y101, the Fox.
For over 35 years, Driftway, your Galaxy food store, has been serving the community. It's this area's only family-owned and operated hometown grocery store. Michael Grimes and his staff strive to support their community and give customers service second to none. Also make Driftway's meat department your first stop when you're looking for fresh USDA certified meat. Their professional meat cutters are always happy to get you the perfect cut of meat. Come in and save throughout the store at Driftway, your Galaxy food store in Lyon.
It's back to school time and hopefully back to normal. Well, except at Todd Padgett Housing Center, that is. This is Anthony J. with Todd Padgett Housing Center in Claxton, Georgia, and we just don't do normal. We don't take our homes as the manufacturers would normally send them. We make them stronger and more energy efficient. We have service after the sale with carpenters, plumbers, sheetrockers, painters, and AC service, and we get our homeowners pre-qualified before ever sending a deal into the bank. Just not normal in this business. Todd Padgett Housing Center. We put the no in normal.
Would you like to improve your energy? How about getting better sleep? It can start with a simple test. Find out how you can start feeling better with bioidentical hormone replacement therapy. Schedule an appointment with Matt Hodges, family nurse practitioner, Aplin Healthcare certified BioT provider. The BioT method of platelet therapy can improve your energy, sleep, weight, and libido. Call 912-367-4122 and start feeling better today.
ASE certified. Stevens Truck Center has what truckers need for their trucks. Truck parts, truck sales, truck servicing, for overall wiring to rear end to transmission repairs. Stevens Truck Center is ASE certified to repair your trucks. Call 912-526-3117. Stevens Truck Center, Highway number 1 in Lyons.
Welcome to the Toombs County Halftime Show here on Country Legends Y101. Hope you enjoyed the first half. We're going to talk a little playoff softball from around the state as we get ready for the second half and the teams meet their second half adjustments. But I'm going to start out in the Class AA bracket where our Toombs County Bulldogs played this season and played an amazing season at that. I will start from the game A and work my way down, and you will have current up-to-date standings on where we're at as of the time of this show. All right, coming out of Columbus, out of Class AA, Lovett and Heard County played in Game 1. Heard County shuts out Lovett 11-0 to advance in the winners bracket. Jeff Davis beats Chattooga 11-1. Jeff Davis moved on to that winners bracket. Also on October 28th, Bremen beats Vidalia 6-4. A huge upset for Bremen to move on in the winners bracket. And Dade County and Union County tied up. Dade County defeats Union County to move on to the winners bracket. So the October 29th winner bracket was Heard County to face Jeff Davis, Bremen to face Dade County, Lovett will face Chattooga, and Vidalia will face Union County. Out of those games, Heard County upsets Jeff Davis, beating Jeff Davis 11-0, and Dade County wins over Bremen 10-6. Heard County, Dade County, those are the final two teams in the winners bracket. They will play tomorrow at 9 a.m. in Columbus to see who's going to ease on towards that state championship. Out of the losers bracket, this is a double elimination. Bremen will play whoever wins out of Lovett and Chattooga. Jeff Davis will play whoever wins out of Vidalia and Union County. That could be a double-A matchup, Jeff Davis versus Vidalia, to move on in the losers bracket. That game will be played today at 5 p.m. Out of Class A, single A, Gordon Lee loses to Emmanuel County Institute 4-1. Scriven County shut out by Social Circle 8-0. Lanier County shuts out Crawford County 8-0. Ace Charter over Telfair County 5-2. Those are all out of the winners bracket. Out of today's games so far, Emmanuel County 2-1 over Social Circle to move on in the winners bracket. Ace Charter 3-0 over Lanier County to move on in the winners bracket. That game tomorrow, 9 a.m., Emmanuel County, Ace Charter, to see who moves into the state championship game to await an opponent. Out of the losers bracket, today, Gordon Lee will face off with Scriven County. The winner will face Lanier County. Telfair County will face Crawford County. That winner will play Social Circle. They will play 5 p.m. today for an opportunity to play at 9 o'clock in the morning to keep trying to recover from that one loss and make their way to a state championship game. Out of Class 3A, Sonoraville shuts out Southeast Bullock 1-0. Appling County edges Jackson 2-1. Dawson County 13, Pike County 5. Harlem takes out Pierce County 7-2 to move on to the winners bracket. Out of that winners bracket, Sonoraville, another 1-0 shutout over Appling County. Great pitching by Sonoraville. 2 1-0 wins in the state championship elimination tournament. And Harlem defeats Dawson County 8-0 to move on. So tomorrow at 9 a.m. in the morning, Sonoraville and Harlem will battle for a spot to get to that state championship game. Out of that losers bracket, Southeast Bullock will play Jackson at 1 p.m. Whoever wins that game will play Dawson County. County and Pierce County will play. Whoever wins that game will play Appling County at 5 p.m. today. Out of Class 4A, Flowery Branch shuts out Northwest Whitfield 4-0. North Oconee loses to Heritage 7-4. Madison County blows out Cedartown 13-0. And Central Carrollton 6, West Lawrence 2. And today's championship round, or winners bracket round, Flowery Branch will play Heritage. Madison County will face Central Carrollton. In the losers bracket, Northwest Whitfield will play North Oconee, and Cedartown will face West Lawrence out of the 4A brackets. Out of Class 5A, Stars Mill shuts out Woodland 4-0. Loganville 12, Calhoun 2. Northside 13, Chamblee 8. Jones County 11, Blessed Trinity 0. So out of the winners bracket, Stars Mill and Loganville will play. Northside and Jones County will play. That will be today. Out of the losers bracket, Woodland and Calhoun will link up. And Chamblee and Blessed Trinity will link up and try to move on out of that losers bracket and try to get to the state championship battle and to try not to lose another ball game. I wish baseball would go to a similar tournament type thing that softball uses. I love that double elimination, the Elite 8 in one spot. all together there in Columbus, Georgia. And we're going to move on to 6A. Out of 6A, Pope loses to River Ridge 7-2. Sequoia beats Decula 4-3. Cambridge beats Beaufort 3-1. Lassiter edges by Creekview 1-0. So out of the winners bracket, River Ridge and Sequoia will play. Cambridge and Lassiter will play. Out of the losers bracket, Pope and Decula and Beaufort and Creekview look to try to move on out of Class 6A. Out of Class 7A, the state's largest classification, Milton beats Mill Creek round 1, 7-2. North Gwinnett over Colquitt County, 12-0. East Coweta edges Cherokee 1-0. Lambert 4-0 over Hillgrove. So out of the winners bracket, Milton and North Gwinnett will play. East Coweta and Lambert will play. Out of the losers bracket, Mill Creek will face Colquitt County, and Cherokee will face Hillgrove. All of those games are still scheduled for today, this afternoon. And out of single A private, Mount Vernon yesterday defeated Mount Parian 7-5. George Walton over Strong Rock 9-2. Tapnell Square over Brookstone 10-5. Wesleyan over Eagles Landing Christian Academy 2-1. Today, George Walton edges Mount Vernon 2-1. Wesleyan shuts out Tapnell Square 3-0. That will put the George Walton and Wesleyan in the 9 a.m. game for tomorrow for their opportunity to play to get to that state championship game. Out of the losers bracket, Mount Parian will face Strong Rock. Brookstone will face Eagles Landing Christian Academy. Out of the Strong Rock Mount Parian game, they will face the winner of that will face Tapnell Square. Out of Eagles Landing Christian and Brookstone, the winner will face Mount Vernon for a chance to move on for that state championship. A lot of stuff going on around the state, non-Toombs County stuff, but I do get excited to see how those brackets break down from across the state. Softball's coming to an end as the postseason heats up for Georgia high school football. So we covered all the softball. We're going to take a break here on Toombs County Halftime Show. We're going to get some words from some of our sponsors, and make sure you go out and shop with these folks and support these folks that support Toombs County football. We appreciate everything they do, as we have all season long. You're listening to the Toombs County Halftime Show here on Country Legends Y101.
Fall is here, and that means football, friends, family, and firing up a grill for some good eats. And Todd Padgett Housing wants to help with this party. Hey, this is Anthony J. with Todd Padgett Housing Center, and for the whole fall season, we're giving away a big green egg with every home purchase. So, no sense in waiting for the new year. Get to Todd Padgett Housing Center today and pick out the home that's best for you and your family, and get ready to cook some good food in your new kitchen and on your new big green egg. Todd Padgett Housing Center, making purchasing a home simple and fun.
Would you like to improve your energy? How about getting better sleep? It can start with a simple test. Find out how you can start feeling better with bioidentical hormone replacement therapy. Schedule an appointment with Matt Hodges, family nurse practitioner, Aplin Healthcare certified BioT provider. The BioT method of platelet therapy can improve your energy, sleep, weight, and libido. Call 912-367-4122 and start feeling better today.
Tar Land and Timber Incorporated is the first place you should look when you have the need of timber harvesting. Tommy Rollins, owner of Tar Land and Timber Incorporated, has more than 35 years experience in timber harvesting and land management. Tommy offers you top prices for all pine and hardwood timber, including poles, logs, chip and saw, and pulpwood. Give them a call at 565-8850 or visit the location at 9505 Highway number 1 south of Lyons. Tommy Rollins, owner of Tar Land and Timber Incorporated, proud to serve the people of Toombs County and the surrounding area with the best prices and most professional timber harvesting job.
Welcome back to the Toombs County Halftime Show here on Y101. As we get ready to kick off the second half of this game, I want to preview the East Lawrence Falcons, Toombs County's last region opponent, and we'll conclude the regular season. Hopefully, we have enough wins to qualify for the postseason. So far this year, East Lawrence has made a huge turnaround from last year's team. Last year's team, Toombs County went down to East Lawrence and beat the Falcons 62-0 on their field. They haven't forgot about that. They're a much improved team this year. Coach Ben Turner has those guys playing some ball. Overall, coming into tonight before Jeff Davis, they're 5-3, 1-2 in Region 1AA, currently the number 5 spot. They opened up the season against Twiggs County. They beat Twiggs County 70-7. The next week, they lost a heartbreaker at home against Johnson County, a very good single-A team. 7-0 was the score of that game. Then they played Bryan County. They beat Bryan County 41-6. Then on to Oglethorpe County out of Region 4AA and beat Oglethorpe County 36-10. They played Baconton Charter on September 24th and beat them 63-14. They opened up the region play October 1st against the Swainsboro Tigers, lost 50-0. They played Vidalia 2 weeks ago on the 15th of October, and they lost to Vidalia 50-21. That game was very close until the last quarter. And they got their first region win last week over Bacon County, 49-27. That was down in Alma. Of course, they got Jeff Davis tonight. We won't know the results of that for another 30-ish minutes, 45 minutes. And then they move on to Toombs County next week to end their regular season. Now, they are still in the playoff hunt as of now. Even a loss tonight to Jeff Davis will keep them in the playoff hunt. If something happened where they were to beat us, if we lost tonight and they beat us next week, they would take the playoff spot and eliminate Toombs County. So East Lawrence is very much in the mix for a playoff spot. But a Toombs County win tonight will clinch a playoff spot for the Bulldogs and at least a number 2 seed, and will eliminate the East Lawrence Falcons coming in. Even with the game next week, Toombs County could lose it, but they would lock their playoff spot up with a win tonight against the Swainsboro Tigers. Continuing to look at East Lawrence, they're led by quarterback Bryant. He is a junior. They don't throw the ball a whole lot. He has completed 10 of 32 passes on the year for 237 yards, 2 touchdowns. He's been intercepted 3 times. A very poor quarterback rating of 40.8. They are very strong on the ground. Downing leads the team with 578 yards on the ground on 48 carries. And Bryant, the quarterback, has 351 yards on the ground on 51 carries. And he's scored 5 touchdowns on the ground. As a team, they've got 400-yard ball games, 3 of them by Downing, the running back. Receiving, they're led by senior O'Neill. He only has 3 catches for 115 yards, but 2 of those catches are for touchdowns. Defensively, the Falcons are led by Guyton. He has 63 total tackles, 6 of those for a loss on the year. O'Neill, that senior we were just talking about, he has 23 tackles on the defensive side of the ball. And Adolphus, number 55, he's a junior. He's got 42 tackles. 17 of those are for a loss. Guyton leads the team. Adolphus leads the team with 5 sacks, but Guyton has 4 right behind him. Adolphus has 10 quarterback hurries on the season. In the defensive secondary, they pick a few balls. O'Neill has 3 interceptions. Wilcox, number 9, has 1. Patterson has 1, where he returned it 32 yards. They've recovered 10 fumbles on the year and defended 7 passes. So defensively, they look a lot better than they did last year. I don't know if they're where Coach Ben Turner wants them to be yet, but they're much improved from what they were. Now, in the kicking game, they're very good. Tanner, sophomore, and Brantley, a senior, combined, they are 19 of 19 on extra points on the year. They have not attempted a field goal this season. They will usually kick all their extra points. I don't see where they have went for 2 yet this season. So that's a preview on the East Lawrence Falcons. Again, they're a much improved team from last year. Played Vidalia extremely tough, and that game was Vidalia 29, East Lawrence 21 after 3 quarters. It only got away from East Lawrence in the 4th. So they're gonna come looking to win. They're trying to get in the playoffs. We are too. The easiest way for Toombs County to get in the playoffs is go ahead and upset Swainsboro tonight and go ahead and claim that playoff spot and play with a little bit of lax next week where there's not so much pressure to get into that playoff spot. Swainsboro has already clinched their spot. Jeff Davis has already clinched their spot. There's only 2 spots remaining, and there's 3 teams trying to get it. Vidalia holds a tiebreaker over East Lawrence, so if they have the same record, Vidalia is in, East Lawrence is out. And if we win tonight, then it eliminates East Lawrence anyway, because the best they could do is tie Vidalia. And again, with that tiebreaker, Vidalia is in and East Lawrence would be out. We're going to have a lot to talk about in the pregame show next week as playoff scenarios begin to break down. And we'll know a lot more. There's a lot of seeding that's getting taken up tonight. A lot of regions should be clinched tonight. So make sure you tune into the Friday night high school scoreboard show following the game. It'll be Eddie, Scott, myself, and Bryce and Dave at the office. We'll be bringing it to you on the road as we're coming in back home from Swainsboro, and hopefully after a win. I believe the Bulldogs can do it. I believe in them, and Swainsboro's good, and we've seen how good they are, and I still think we're a little bit better. So we're about to get back to the field and get ready for the second half of this football game. Thank you for tuning in to the halftime show. Now's the time if you want to go grab you a Gatorade and a Coke and a bag of chips and finish listening to the rest of this ball game. Now's the time to do it. You've been listening to the Toombs County Halftime Show on Country Legends Y101.
Get one of these great deals in the department at Thriftway, your Galaxy food store. Boneless, skinless chicken breast, $1.98 a pound. Fresh ground beef, $2.98 a pound. Boneless beef, New York strip steak, $6.98 a pound. Country style pork ribs or pork butt, $1.98 a pound. And boneless beef cube steak, $4.98 a pound. For the freshest cuts of meat, see the friendly guys in the meat department at Thriftway, your Galaxy food store on South Victory Drive in Lyons.
It's fall, y'all, and you know what that means. It's game time. So fire up the grill, call your family and friends, and invite them over to watch the game in your new home from Todd Padgett Housing Center in Claxton, Georgia. This is Anthony J., and I'm here to tell you that we can pay that rent payment and drive you down the field to home ownership. We'll bust you through all the mortgage paperwork, too, like old Herschel Walker busted through a defensive line. Come see the Todd Squad today at Todd Padgett Housing Center right off of Highway 280 in Claxton, and let's kick off to your dream home. Todd Padgett Housing Center, your dream, our team.
Would you like to improve your energy? How about getting better sleep? It can start with a simple test. Find out how you can start feeling better with bioidentical hormone replacement therapy. Schedule an appointment with Matt Hodges, family nurse practitioner, Aplin Healthcare certified BioT provider. The BioT method of platelet therapy can improve your energy, sleep, weight, and libido. Call 912-367-4122 and start feeling better today.
When it comes to serving their community, you can count on Georgia Pine Straw. They've been the leader in the pine straw production since 1987 and are proud supporters of our local athletics. Remember, hard work and dedication always pay off. Georgia Pine Straw also provides land and timber management and reforestation of timber and cut pasture land. We set our standards high to far exceed yours. Georgia Pine Straw, the natural choice. You can contact them at 912-526-4459 or on the web, GeorgiaPinestraw.com.
We are excited for another year of Toombs County football. Hi, I'm Bulldog cheerleader Malia Pittman. Be sure to tune into Y101 for all the play-by-play Bulldog football action.
Welcome back here to Swainsboro. Toombs County taking on the Tigers of Swainsboro. It is 20-0 Swainsboro up on top at halftime. We're getting set to do the third quarter here. And Scott, we'll go back to Scott. Matt's, I think, still down with the coaches down there getting some stats to them. But, Scott, you were telling me a little bit about talking to Gavin there during halftime.
Yeah, on the side of the orthopedic sideline, they came out of the locker room. And as you remember in the first half, Gavin took the hard lick there as he was sacked. And we thought it was a shoulder initially. The lick was so hard it took his helmet off. But I talked to him before halftime and just now as he came out. And we all know how tough Gavin is. And if you ask him if he's okay, he's going to say it anyway. But he's in quite a bit of pain down here. He's warming up throwing now. What had happened, he had taken a helmet right to the chest, right about the numbers. And you can tell that it's bothering him pretty well. But he's not going to give up. He's a very tough kid. He's going to be out there till this thing is over.
Yeah, he is a tough player, and Matt, I'm sure getting down in the locker room, you maybe had a chance to kind of see or hear what the game plan is for the second half. First off, I've never seen before. I was inspired by his good at halftime. That doesn't look good for Gavin. He's hurt, and to see him out throwing the football, really trying to throw the football. It shows how tough he is, and the admiration I have for that kid. It's a pretty rough injury right now. He's going to try to go. If not, they're going to turn to senior receiver quarterback Caden Versluis.
And I was motivated by what Coach Marsh had to say at that time. I hope his boys are, and look for a different team in the second half. My main concern right now is number 14, not just for tonight, but the rest of the season. I've never seen a kid hurt as bad as he's hurting. That's throwing the football 40 yards down the field.
Yeah, and as Scott said, we know how tough he is, but it's one thing to be tough, but then when you're injured, trying to play through that to where it doesn't cause a lasting effect, to yourself in the long run. All that has to be factored in, and the coaches look at that, and if they, the trainers and everybody says he's good to go, then he'll play. But if at any point that it just becomes too much, and, they'll take his safety and will be up front and do whatever steps they need to do there. So,
another quick update for you, Eddie.
Off here in the third quarter. Swainsboro will be kicking to Toombs County. Swainsboro will be running right to left. We'll be running left to right as you look at your radio. And so we're getting set here to kick the third quarter. It's good to have you with us. If you've just been able to join us, Swainsboro got on us here early and made it 20-0 at half. So they kick it off, a little line kick. We take it at the 10-yard line. Cam Robertson trying to dance around back there and find a hole, and there's just not a hole. And so he gets back to the 20. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Dogs at the 20-yard line as we start off here in the third quarter.
Eddie, one other little update I wanted to give you on an injury.
And it all does bring them all back out to the middle of the field, and we'll see how the effects of the first half has on him here in the third quarter. We split 2 to each side. Gavin takes the snap, looking to throw. Got a man down the middle, or over to the left side, and he caught it at about the 27, maybe 28-yard line. Picked up 6 yards.
He made that catch.
Yeah, it was 6, wasn't it? I believe it was Hayward, the guns on Hayward. So 2nd and 4. Gavin brings the Dogs up to the line. 2 men split out each way. Puts the man in motion. Looking to give it to Cam, but keeps it himself. It goes up the middle. And, man, that's tough on him. He might have picked up a half a yard or so. It'll still be 3rd and 4, just a short 4 now. Tried to fake the in and around in there to Cam Robertson, open to pull some folks to follow him, and they didn't take the bait. So Gavin got hit right at the line of scrimmage. And Gavin drew him off. Yep, Gavin drew him off sides. Tigers,
they could call on the teams.
Holy cow. Wow. Okay. They call it on us. I didn't see any of our guys move, and about 3 of their defensive linemen were half a step behind the line of scrimmage when they snapped the ball. So, nevertheless, 3rd and 9 now. And that may change some of the strategy of the play that you call. 3rd down. Gavin looking to throw, get across the middle, and just behind McGonagall Hayward. Didn't quite get his hand on it, bring it up 4th down, and we'll have to put it away. Will Watts will be back to punt it away. They got a guy back about midfield. have done a really good job about stepping up and catching the punts. There's the snap, and he gets off a good punt, calls a fair catch, but it hits, and it takes just a dead bounces straight up, and we down it right there at the 49-yard line. So Swainsboro will take over 1st and 10 with 9:49 left to go in the third quarter.
The defense is going to have to play inspired on this drive if they're going to keep Toombs County in this ball game. And outside of a couple of long plays, they did pretty good in the first half of keeping them somewhat in check.
They hand off to,
that one was not good.
No, he's going to go all the way. Nobody's going to catch him.
There's a flag on the play.
Flag on the play. Let's see if it comes back. Looked like it's in the position of a hit in the back or blocking the back.
Swainsboro is loaded with speed, and they're young.
They really are. 2's fast, 11's fast. And blindside and block. They drop the flag at the 30-yard line, so they'll back it up 15 from there, which will still be 1st and 4. Be first and 4. They actually gained 6 yards. They had 6 yards on penalty. So 1st and 4 now. And the coach is having a little discussion with the official here. Their coach. And maybe they got their differences of opinions aired out. So it's 1st and 4. And Adams takes the snap, and we clog it up and run him to the sideline. And that is Begonza Hayward. But it was clogged up there by just a pack of dogs, Nobles and Watts and Tank, all in there, kind of clogging up the hole. It'll be 2nd down and 4 now. Adams brings him up to the line. He got one split wide out to the right. Hands it off to running back Brown. He goes around the right side, and he's going in untouched. Check for flags. No flags. But, man, that kid is fast.
Yeah, Swainsboro's loaded with speed.
Jeff Davis had size. Vadea had a quarterback that would just pound you. And Swainsboro has the speed. 26-0. Swainsboro on top. 8:49 left to go in the third quarter. And down. There's the snap. Kick. She is up, but it's no good. So with 8:49 left in the third quarter, 26-0, Swainsboro on top. We'll take a break here. Listen to Bulldog Football on Country Legends Y101, the Fox.
This is TCB Broadcasting's 100.9 FM, WLYU, Lyons, Georgia. Country Legends Y101, the Fox.
Tracking and controlling all aspects of your debit card in real time is not only convenient, but also smart. Altamaha Bank and Trust now offers a digital debit card app. The ABT Card app offers enriched transaction information, safety controls, and spending insights. You'll be able to stop card thieves in their tracks when necessary. Download the ABT Card app in the Apple or Google Play Store today. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, this is Bulldog cheerleader Kara Frost, and you're listening to the voice of Toombs County Bulldogs right here on Y101.
We're back at Swainsboro High School where it's been all Swainsboro, 26-0 all over Toombs. Toombs is trying to hang in there with them, but the speed from Swainsboro is just amazing. Toombs having a hard time keeping up. 26-0. Toombs is about to take it back. Cam Robinson takes that kick on the 9.
All right, Cam Robinson coming right up the middle. Got a little for hole and fights his way up to about the 35. He was in a lot of traffic, but he just kept his feet turning and created a hole that wasn't there. Got up to the 35, so Toombs County will take over 1st and 10 from the 35. And that's probably the best field position we've had since about the second possession of the ball game.
Their defense has done a really good job on containing Cam all night. They're running one corner low and a safety high on him, and it's making it hard to get him the ball.
All right, Gavin takes the snap and keeps it himself, and he gets hit again in the backfield, and they drop him for about a 2-yard loss. It'll be 2nd 12. And you can tell the way he's kind of bending down during between the plays that he's in pain.
I think that's still Williams in the backfield.
Yeah, it is. Takes the snap, looking to throw. Got it after Versus. And he caught the ball complete at the 40-yard line. So he picked up about 6 yards. It'll be 3rd and 5 now. Caden Versus, first catch of the night. MacArthur back in. Takes the snap. Gavin having to scoot around. He's got a man. We got a man at the 30, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Dogs.
Look like number 6, Lagonza Hayward on that touchdown.
Lagonza Hayward with 6:56 left to go in the third quarter.
And Scott confirmed who that was.
Scott, can you tell us if that was number 6? He's trying to get to us.
Have you got me?
Got you. Go ahead.
Okay, yep. That was Hayward.
Okay, all right, Scott. Good. Thank you, Scott. That was Lagonza Hayward. It's hard to see. We kick the extra point. The snap, the kick is up, and the kick is good. So with 6:56 left to go, we finally get on the board, 26-7. We'll be back after this break. Here's the Bulldog Football Country Legends, Y101, the Fox.
Have heard the news? There's a new business in town, Doodlebugs, formerly Pitch and Stitch, is owned and operated by Mona Jones. Doodlebugs is located at 111 Southeast Main Street in Vidalia. We embroider, screen print, and vinyl most items. Come see us Monday through Friday. Our hours are 9:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. We can't wait to see you at Doodlebugs.
You're listening to Bulldog Football right here on WLYU 100.9 Lines. This is Bulldog cheerleader Kinsley Davis. Catch every Toombs County football game here on Y101.
All right, we're back in Swainsboro, where Toombs County's trying to battle back, and that touchdown by Lagonza Hayward was 60 yards, and that one was brought to you by Palmer Associates out of Vidalia. For every Toombs County touchdown, Palmer Associates would donate $50 to the Toombs County Booster Club. Jesus Mott is set to kick it off the 40-yard line. This kickoff is brought to you by GTS Plantation. They're your one-stop shop for all your building and remodeling needs. Anything you need, give Eddie a call. And then the team say, go Dogs.
Jose Mata kicks right down the middle of the field down to the 25. And we got a man shot through. St. Mark's had him, but he reversed his field. Now he's going back to the right. Oh, and he got hit hard right at the 45-yard line. Scott, can you tell us who made that hit? We'll try Scott back in a minute. I think he got so excited he dropped his phone. So we'll check back in with him in just a second. Swainsboro now, 1st and 10 on the kick return. They returned it down to the 46. So they'll take over 1st and 10 at the 46 now. And they give it up for middle to 11. We hit him hard. Tank Morris. Time he come through the line of scrimmage, and he hit him hard. Scott, are you back with us?
Have you got me?
I got you now.
Well, I had technical difficulties. I lost all my equipment.
Can you tell who made the hit on that?
Yes, number 4. Number 4.
Number 4. Okay.
Number 4, the little guy.
Artavius Williams.
That was him, yeah.
That's 5 orthopedic sideline report for Scott. We're a little bit away from the action. It's hard to see some of these jerseys.
It sure is. 2nd and 12 now for Swainsboro. We take the ball. Adam keeps it, and Tank Morris again. Landon comes in, or Artavius Williams comes in at the stop. But that was all initiated by Tank Morris. And he picked up maybe a yard. It's 3rd and 11 now.
This is a huge 3rd down for the Toombs County Bulldog defense. They need to make a stop here to get that offense another opportunity to try to put some points on the board. Look for one on the outside. Either on the end around, and they're going to try to get him the ball.
3rd and 11. They take the ball. They get it. Keeps it. Adams keeps it. Goes up the middle. He faked the handoff there to number 11. And keeps the ball himself. Goes up the middle. Picks up about 3 yards. It'll be 4th and 8. And Swainsboro will punt it away. Ball's at the 44-yard line. And they're going to try to pin us back deep.
Yeah, watch
for the fake. I mean, I done knew you were fit to say that. 4th and 8. They're in punt formation. They're going after it, but they didn't get it. He had to kick it in a hurry. And Cam Robertson picks it up at the 15. He's at the 20, the 30. He's at the 35, the 40. And they run him out of bounds at about the 44. Cam Robertson, great return. And let's see where they spotted. Somewhere around the 43, 44. Looks like they're going to put it down at the 44 to be 1st and 10 for Toombs County from the 44-yard line. Grabbing them balls like that makes me a little nervous. Gavin brings them up to the line. We got 2 split out to each side. MacArthur in the backfield. Takes the snap. Gives it to MacArthur. MacArthur's trying to run, and there's nowhere to go. And he probably lost a yard or 2. Let's see how generous the officials are. Actually, giving it back to the line of scrimmage, so they were very generous. 2nd and 10 now. Ball still placed at the 44. We're 3:32 left in the 3rd quarter. 26-7. Swainsboro up on top. Gavin takes the snap. On 2nd down, goes across the middle. And they had a man who was all over us. The officials back here tying his shoe and not watching what's going on. That's amazing.
So a big 3rd down play for the Toombs County offense to keep this drive going. They're going to need to pick up about 9.5 yards.
Ball's on just inside now the 44-yard line. Gavin brings them up. 2 men split to either side looking to throw it. He's got Versluis at the 45. And Versluis is hit hard on about the 47. And he picked up about 3 yards. It'll be 4th and 7 now from the 47. And Matt, we're in a position where
we got to go for it. Yeah, and this is going to make or break the momentum here. If Toombs County can convert, I see the momentum building a little bit. If not, we're going to be in a situation we don't want to be in. Yeah, they're going to throw. And they sent everybody, and he tried to run him out. He got to the 50, up to the 49, and they tripped him up right there. So Swainsboro took over first and 10 with 2:32 left to go in the third quarter. Haven't tried to lure them in, looked like a screen. They were setting up a screen. Everybody run by him. He started out, but they run him down from behind after about 7-yard pickup and dropped him down before he could get the first down. Swainsboro starting from the 49-yard line, first and 10. They give it to number 1 around that right side, and he's still on his feet. We're riding him down. And that's another quick guy. You got 11, you got 2, you got 1, all extremely quick. There must have been a flag on the play. It will be first and 10, but they got a hold on them, so that's going to back them up. And they got a face mask against us at offset, so it leaves it first and 10 from the 49, so we'll just play it all over. .220 remaining in the third quarter. 26-7 Swainsboro. The difference between last year's Swainsboro team and this year's Swainsboro team is all Adams at quarterback. They threw the ball a lot last year and had 2 great receivers, but they had a hidden gem in Ty Adams back there at quarterback. Absolutely. They got 2 men to the left, 1 to the right, and Adams tries to keep it himself on the right side. He goes through untouched. He's at the 30, the 10, 20, the 10. Touchdown Tigers. Once he gets to that second level of the defense, he's got 50 or 49 yards on that play. Swainsboro has a man down, back at the line of scrimmage. Trainers are out on the field with him while they're getting set to kick the extra point, so they'll call a timeout for the injury. We'll take a timeout. 1:45 left to go here in the third quarter. 32-7. Swainsboro up on top. We'll be back after this break. Here's the Bulldog football on Country Legends Y101, the Fox.
Your home is the one place where everything should be perfect, including your air. Rivers Air Conditioning and Heating helps you achieve the perfect air you deserve with reliable, groundbreaking, award-winning Lennox products. Call Rivers Air Conditioning and Heating and see how you can get a Lennox home comfort system that'll help improve your health and your mood. It doesn't get any more perfect than that. Call them today at 912-537-8490 or visit them online at riversac.net. License number, Georgia registration CN 3415.
We are excited for another year of Toombs County football. Hi, I'm Bulldog cheerleader Malia Pittman. Be sure to tune into Y101 for all the play-by-play Bulldog football action.
All right, we're back at Tiger Field, Swainsboro High School, right up the road from Toombs County, and they're trying to point after, and I don't think he got that one either. He did. He made it in the right upright. He certainly made it in. 145, 3-7 now. Swainsboro on top. And they've struggled a little bit with those extra points tonight. I mean, that's a third different kicker that they've tried. Nonetheless, Swainsboro increases their lead over Toombs by 26, and Toombs is really going to have to try to, if they're going to try to stay in this, they're going to have to start trying to get some quick scores. Take a couple of shots downfield. They pay off the last time. Gavin was able to get outside that pocket that Swainsboro's been pretty good at containing and closing, and hit a wide open Lagonza Hayward for a 60-yard touchdown, which is Lagonza's longest reception of his career, and also Gavin Hall's longest pass completion of the year. It's his 18th touchdown pass on the season. Wow, not bad. No, the kid's a player. I just hope he's able to, if we do fall short in this one and it's not look good for the visiting team, us, I hope that we finish strong and going next week and clinch that playoff berth that we most definitely deserve.
Definitely. They kick off to us, and Cam Robertson kind of tiptoes around for a minute. He gets up to the 25, the 30. Misses a man, 35, and back up to about the 38. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Toombs County at the 38-yard line. And Matt, just thinking about the region here, have you heard any scores as far as Vide or Jeff Davis, what they're doing?
Vide was up 21-7. I believe that was late second quarter, and Jeff Davis was up 14-0 at the halftime. And I guess East Lawrence. BCI 49, Bryan County nothing, and that one was at the half. Jefferson County and Westside Augusta, which is very interesting to us, was 7-6. Jefferson County at halftime. Well,
yeah, that takes the snap. Looking through, and 3 guys all over our guy, and they had his hands, pulled him down, and they threw some flags there. That was Cam Robertson. And they'll get a flag for interference. We enough for a first down, remove the change, just fall down to the 47-yard line.
Back to Swainsboro territory. The first time in a while.
Yeah. We're on Swainsboro's 47, 1st and 10. Yeah, that takes the snap. Looking the throw, going deep. We got a man over there, and they knocked it away. That was a good pass and a good attempt to catch. Looked like that was Gage Herndon.
Played well by the Swainsboro defender.
Yes, absolutely. He played it the only way he could play it, and that was step for step being inside of him, and just swatted it away at the last minute. It'll be 2nd and 10. Gavin takes the snap, looking the throw, gets it across the middle to Harris, and Harris is still on his feet. Somebody hit him high, his head jerking around, but no flag. He gets down to about the 31, picks up another Todd Paget Housing first down for the Dogs. We got 32 seconds left to go, and Swainsboro for timeout, so we'll take a break. Here's the Bulldog football country legend, Y101, the Fox.
It's back to school time and hopefully back to normal. Well, except at Todd Paget Housing Center, that is. This is Anthony J. with Todd Paget Housing Center in Claxton, Georgia, and we just don't do normal. We don't take our homes as the manufacturers would normally send them. We make them stronger and more energy efficient. We have service after the sale with our own team of carpenters, plumbers, sheetrockers, painters, and AC service. And we get our homeowners pre-qualified before ever sending a deal into the bank. Just not normal in this business. Todd Paget Housing Center. We put the no in normal.
Hi, I'm Bulldog cheerleader Carly Hackle. Thanks for listening to the home of Toombs County Athletics, WLYU 100.9 FM Y101.
All right, we're back Swainsboro High School. Toombs County down, come to the end of the third quarter, 33-7. They're on traveling the ball. Gavin Hall to Darion Harris. Completion went for 16 yards to give Toombs County a first down on the 31-yard line.
All right.
All the guns of Hayward completion.
Got it up to about the 27-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 2. Gavin brings them up, got 2 men split out to either side. Takes the snap. This is McCoffrey. McCoffrey turns that left side. We got a penalty flag. Looks like it's going to be a hold. Let's check the penalty now. That'll end the quarter. Let's see if they ended on the penalty. It shouldn't matter as far as third quarter, fourth quarter. They'll just assess the penalty and move the chains. Officials are still in the middle of the field discussing it. Both teams are at the sidelines. We'll hold it right here till we find out what the call is. And they're still hashing it out. Let's take a break. We'll be back here at the end of the third quarter. 33-7, Swainsboro on top. We'll be back here. This is the Bulldog Football Country Legends, Y101, the Fox.
When it comes to salads, the fresher, the better. That's why at Zaxby's, we don't make your salad until you order it. Try our brand new Southwest salad with fire-roasted corn, juicy tomatoes, crispy Santa Fe tortilla strips, and our new Southwest ranch dressing. It's big enough to fill you up without weighing you down. The new Southwest salad. Get it fresh, get it customized, get it made to order. For a limited time, only at your neighborhood Zaxby's.
The Dogs are the best on the field, and Y101 is the best in the booth. Hi, this is Toombs County cheerleader Ava Bullard. Now back to the voice of the Toombs County Bulldogs right here on Y101.
All right, we're back in Swainsboro, still waiting for the call. They're moving on to the fourth quarter. Yeah, let's see what they're doing because they went ahead and let the quarter in and hold it on us. So it's going to back it up. And it's still second down, so second and 12. So second and 12 for Toombs County as we start the fourth quarter. We're in the shotgun. Gavin takes the snap. Look at the ball. Got hit. Never seen it coming until the last minute, and he's down. Man, that's a tough kid right there. He is a tough young man.
Is I never saw the outside coming in, and he got lit up.
Yeah, dropped in for about 14 yards. It'll be third down and about 23 or 4 for a first. And he just never seen the guy coming. Gavin takes the snap, and we got penalty flags everywhere.
And that's going to back Toombs up. Cam advanced as he was crossed by.
I thought it looked like he left turned up.
So it's going to back him up to the 47-yard line. Still third down. Third no part.
Yep.
11 minutes remaining in this ball game. 33-7 Swainsboro.
And they have run for all of those points. And they're quick. Third and about 24. Gavin brings them up to the line. And we got timeout too. We'll take a break. 10:42 left to go in the ball game. Swainsboro on top, 33-7. We'll be back. You're listening to Bulldog Football. Country Legends, Y101, the Fox.
This sandwich shop, located at 213 Green Street in Vidalia, has all your fresh homemade sandwiches. Amy and the gang can fix you a sandwich with over 20 different varieties of sandwiches, from the common BLT to a Philly steak and cheese. Open Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. until 2 o'clock p.m. Give them a call at 537-9263. Hope to see you there.
It's Football Friday and the Bulldogs are ready to rumble. Hi, this is Bulldog cheerleader Anna Odom, and you're listening to the voice of Toombs County Bulldogs on Y101.
All right, we're back in Swainsboro. Toombs faces a third and forever. It seems like about 24 yards to the first down marker. Banged up Gavin Hall leads the offense back out there, still trying to get something going. 10:42 remaining in this ball game. You don't have to get it all on this one. If you just get the majority of it, we'll try to get the rest on the next play.
Yep, we got the officials now trying to figure out who's got the ball, who don't. There we go. We got a man split to each side. We got 2 or 3 in the backfield to put Kim Robinson in motion, and now he's looking to throw it to Hayward. And Hayward puts his head down after he catches it, gets down to about the 35, and he didn't need to get them all, but he got a big chunk. He probably got 13 of them, 12 or 13, so we're 4th and 12 now. So let's get 12 on that, 4th and 12, and the Dogs will have to, the only thing they can do is go for it.
Yeah, it's 10 minutes remaining in the ball game. Now it's the time.
They put Cam in motion again, and he's turned toward the and quick pass, and the Gonzo never turned around. And so that thinks Swainsboro will take over now, 1st and 10. 10 minutes left to go here in the ball game. 33-7, Swainsboro up on top. They placed the ball down at about the 34-yard line. And if you remember what Coach Marsh said to us last night about number 50, if you've watched him any tonight, you could tell he is a man playing boys football. They take the snap, give it to the tailback, and we knock him down there. Number 28, number 19, that's Will Watts, and who's 28?
Jamar Jones.
Jamar Jones. And Cam Robinson going off the field. Hunter Herndon coming back on. It was 2nd and 10. Trevor comes up to the line. He's going to keep it himself. And Adams goes around the right side and crosses the 35 up to about the 40. Might have got to the 41 or 2. It'll be 3rd down and 2 now. He's picked up about 8 on the carry. Third and 2 now. Swainsboro gets set to run the play, and they're letting the play clock run down now. More so than they had been. It's down to 7, 6, 5. He's got to snap it. And they snap it, and he gives it to that tailback, number 18, and he twists and turns, and Artavius Williams hits him and knocks him down after DJ Austin had him around the ankles. But it's enough for a 1st down. It'll be 1st and 10 from midfield for Swainsboro. 7:40 left to go in the ball game.
To show you what kind of friendship and sportsmanship Coach Scott Roberts has with Richie Marsh of Toombs County. He calls his quarterback over there every play, just leaving that clock out. Yeah, if they score, it's not going to be intentional. And that's just the kind of guy he is. That's the relationship they have as competitors and as fellow coaches. Oh, they're snapping over his head. They're snapping over his head. We got on the ball. It's our ball. Toombs County recovered. Look who come up with it. Thomas Cloud, I believe. And so Toombs County will take over. And Scott, can you tell, was that Thomas Cloud that recovered the fumble?
Yes, it was. Thomas Cloud.
All right, so we're back in. Gavin Hall, he's back in. He is tough. He has been beat and banged on tonight, but he is still out there giving it 110%. From all of our guys, nobody's giving up. So they're a steady fight. 7 minutes left to go in the ball game. We take the snap, throw it out to Hayward, and Lagonzo Hayward picked up maybe 3-4 yards. Let's see where they spot it. They give us, well, good long 4. It's second and a short 6 now. Gavin brings him up to the line, and he's looking to throw. He's got it to Hayward again, and they push him out of bounds after he gets to about the 30. It's going to be close to a first down, but short by about a yard. It'll be 3rd and 1 now. Third and 1, and we give it to MacArthur up the middle. He may have gotten it. Looks like from the spot of this official on this side, he did. That is going to be top edge out to a first down. Gain of 2. So it's 1st and 10 now for Toombs County. The ball's placed down at about the 37-yard line, or the 27-yard line. Toombs County up to the line. Gavin brings them in. We got 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Give it to MacArthur. MacArthur bounces out to the left side. He's at the 25, the 20. They knock him out of bounds at around the 19, maybe. And it'll be 2nd down and 2 as he picked up about 8 on the play. Five minutes left to go here in the ball game. Swainsboro up on top, 33-7. Toombs County takes the snap, gives it to MacArthur at the middle, and there was a hole there, and he makes his way down to about the 12-yard line, and another Todd Padgett Housing first down. First and 10 now. Gavin Hall brings them up to the line. We got 2 split out wide to the right. He got them almost a snap. They're looking to throw, and almost picked off across the middle. Ball's incomplete. Man, they almost picked that one off. Bring up 2nd down and 10. Matt, I do want to say we appreciate the hospitality of Swainsboro Tigers here in the press box. They, the previous the stat cat, they call him. He gives us all the he gives us a rundown. He come over at halftime and told me a few things that I didn't know and about some stats, and so we just appreciate the hospitality with these folks. We take the snap, looking to throw, going in the end zone. They pick it off in the end zone. They just hung it up to dry. 4:10 left to go. As Swainsboro will take over 1st and 10 from the 20. .403 remaining in the ball game. Swainsboro is going to go ahead and ground the clock out. It's already started. So four minutes and counting. 33-7 Swainsboro Tigers. They look to clinch their first region championship in quite a few years. And they just take the snap and kind of run right up the middle. Pack of dogs. Stop them right there. And the clock keeps running. It's 2nd and 8 now. Ball's on the 22-yard line. So, barring a complete, total, unforeseen disaster, congratulations to the Swainsboro Tigers on the 2021 Class 2AA Region Championship. There's a lot of skill and a lot of youth on this team. It is. They got their backup quarterback in, number 1. He is Jones, and he run around the right side, picked up maybe 5-6 yards. It'll be 3rd down now, about 3. 3rd and 3. And stands from both sides start filing out, trying to get a jump on traffic. We've got 2.5 minutes remaining in this ball game. Coach Roberts is, I love that guy. I love to see these two, Coach Marsh and him, their teams compete. He's always been a class act, whether he's on the winning side or the losing side. Yep. And this year just happened to have really good talent and being on the winning side. Jones takes the ball, and he's making his way up through the crowd, gets close to a 1st down, and Brandon Newell's in on the stop. Brock. Can I say Brandon? Yeah. I'm on home day. Brock Nobles. I called him Derek last week. I know. That's his dad. That kid's got a bright future, too. Yeah, he does. He's just a sophomore, right? So, with less than 2 minutes, Toombs County's going to fall on this one to the Swainsboro Tigers. They're going to fall to 4-5 on the year, 2-2 in the region, which makes the game next week with East Lawrence that much more important. They're going to be playing for playoff lives next week if they plan on getting one of those 4 seeds. Absolutely. Swainsboro 1st and 10 now. Ball's at about the 32. They come up to the line. Quarterback's going to keep it. He's going to run around this short side of the field, and Hunter Herndon grabs him around the shoulders and just bulldogs him and brings him down after about an 8-yard pickup. They're going to give him 7. It'll be 3rd and 2 now. 1 minute left to go in the ball game. This will be the final snap. You'll see him take a knee, and it's going to be all over with. Yeah, they're going to let her run down and run one more play, and that'll pretty much end it up. So we're back at home to finish out the regular season. We need to pack the pit. That game's going to be extremely important to the Bulldogs. They're playing Jeff Davis tough. They played Vidalia tough 2 weeks ago. That's not the same East Lawrence team. Coach Ben Turner has those guys coming ready to play to the pit. And Swainsboro takes the snap, and we put him down there. Tank Morris on the stop. 20 seconds, and they'll have to snap the ball. Swainsboro begins to celebrate. Region 2 AA champions, 4-0 in the region. Nobody now can take that away from them. And so they got Vidalia coming in here next week, and they'll be looking to take it to the Indians. We come up short here tonight, 33-7. We'll take a little break as the teams meet in the middle of the field, and we'll be right back to wrap it up. You've been listening to Bulldog Football on Country Legends, Y101, the Fox.
ASE certified. Stevens Truck Center has what truckers need for their trucks. truck parts, truck sales, truck servicing, for overalls to wiring to rear end to transmission repairs. Stevens Truck Center is ASE certified to repair your trucks. Call 912-526-3117. Stevens Truck Center, Highway number 1 in Lyons.
Fall is here, and that means football, friends, family, and firing up a grill for some good eats. And Todd Padgett Housing Center wants to help with this party. Hey, this is Anthony J. with Todd Padgett Housing Center, and for the whole fall season, we're giving away a big green egg with every home purchase. So, no sense in waiting for the new year. Get to Todd Padgett Housing Center today and pick out the home that's best for you and your family, and get ready to cook some good food in your new kitchen and on your new big green egg. Todd Padgett Housing Center, making purchasing a home simple and fun.
Would you like to improve your energy? How about getting better sleep? It can start with a simple test. Find out how you can start feeling better with bioidentical hormone replacement therapy. Schedule an appointment with Matt Hodges, family nurse practitioner, Aplin Healthcare certified BioT provider. The BioT method of platelet therapy can improve your energy, sleep, weight, and libido. Call 912-367-4122 and start feeling better today.
Yes, Davis, but this is going to make them boys tougher. It's going to make them better, and it's going to mature them to where, hopefully we're in a round 2, round 3 playoff run this year and come out with some better numbers next year and really put a charge into Region 2AA. Absolutely. And, can't say enough about the guys on both sides of the ball, special teams, and the coaches. Done a tremendous job here tonight. Talking off during the break, St. Lawrence had 14 tackles, 2 for a loss, had a handing game. But with that said, I think we all agree that Gavin Hall should be the player of the game. Gavin don't have all his stats together yet, but he played basically the second half hurt and really stepped up, got hit hard 2 or 3 times, but popped up every time. So just out of pure tenacity from this young man and determination to play the ball, play the game of football, we honor him with the player of the game. So, Matt, if you don't have anything else, we're going to get out of here. Listen to the scoreboard show. We'll try to call in. Dave Allen and Bryce Brady will be back at the station, and they'll get that kicked off shortly. And we'll join in as quick as we can on our way back here from Swainsboro. Remember, next Friday night, final game of the season in the pit. Be there early. It's going to be senior night. I'm correct. We play East Lawrence, and we play for a chance to move on in the playoffs. So if we win, we move on. If we lose, we don't. So that's just the way it is. So I look forward to seeing you next week. Thank you for being here with us. For Scott Crabb and for Matt Lynn, this is Eddie Toole, Wilson Bulldogs. You've been listening to Toombs County Bulldogs on Country Legends Y101, the Fox.
You've been listening to Toombs County Bulldog Football, a special sports presentation of TCB Broadcasting in Lyons, Georgia. Tonight's game was brought to you by these great sponsors: People's Bank in Lyons and Vidalia, Shoney's in Vidalia, First Franklin Financial in Vidalia, OC in Lyons, Omaha Bank and Trust Company in Uvalde, Hazelhurst and Vidalia, Doodlebugs in Vidalia, Thriftway, your Galaxy food store in Lyons, Rivers Heating and Air in Vidalia, Zaxby's in Vidalia, Reedy Creek Meat Company in Vidalia, in Vidalia.